Jason Troop here with you, and I'm joined by Dr. Melander of Melander Sports Medicine. What's going on, man? How are you?
Well, unfortunately, tough loss for the home side, but I think we have some young players and trying to keep them healthy this year, and future's bright, I think.
Get you up here and doing a little color commentating with me down the road. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well, anytime, I'd be happy to.
Tell me a little bit about you as well. What do you guys do? And I want to talk to you about sponsoring here this team and how much it means to you and your company and everybody. But tell me a little bit about your sports medicine practice.
Well, I've been practicing here in St. Charles County about 5 years, and when I came to St. Charles County, I was the only fellowship-trained sports medicine orthopedic surgeon practicing full-time in St. Charles County. I taken care of Fort Stonewall West for 4 years now, and every year at the barbecue, I tell you what I tell the parents. I like to be seen, not heard. So if you don't hear from me, that's a good sign. If you see me on the sideline, say hello. My practice consists mostly of sports medicine. I do see general orthopedic surgery as well, ankle fractures, hip fractures, those kind of things. But primarily, I try to reach out to the sports community through the football team, getting to the families, the parents, through St. Louis Sports Productions, and just be an open resource for any kind of sports injury, whether it's you and me playing pickup football on Thanksgiving, or the high school guys. So the practice is pretty active, and it's going well. Yeah.
Clearly, it means a lot to you, just being part of not only this community but this school in particular, and all the other athletes you work with around at the other schools. How much has that meant to you, and how important is it for you to stay part of this community and do things like sponsoring SCL Sports Productions that we wouldn't be here without you?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's really important to me. Part of the function of a sports medicine physician is to reach out to the sports in the community, whether the high school team, semi-professional teams, and you do that a variety of ways. You get to know the players and their families. St. Louis Sports Production, and it means a tremendous amount to my practice. When I first started doing it, I kept thinking, well, it's another Friday night. I don't kiss my kids kiss my kids at night to go to bed. But as I've been coming out more and more, I see the reward. Parents say hello to me in the stands, and the kids finally, after 4 years, I think, feel comfortable with me hanging around. They're like, don't talk to the doctor, because I'm like the devil, because I'm going to keep him out of the game. But truth be told, my goal is just to keep them safe and return them to play in a healthy, or if we need to brace them, or whatever it needs to be.
Do you work with younger athletes as well? Maybe not at the high school level, middle school, maybe lower school, the younger athletes as well? Or you usually do high school, semi-pro, that type of thing?
I do younger kids. I am involved with the Junior Jags, the middle school Jaguar football team, and I have a couple of know some of the kids and parents, and I know the coaches were here tonight, and I'm friends with them, and so I do work with them, not quite like the high school team, because it hasn't become truly a collision sport yet. I think in high school that's when things change.
What about us Weekend Warriors? How would we be able to get in touch with you? You got a phone number, a website, Facebook, social media, all that type of jazz. Do you do any of that type of stuff? Tell me how we get in touch with you.
You can get in touch with me a lot of ways. I really try to embrace the social media. I think the old adage that doctors are not good businessmen is pretty true. I spent 5 years, my life learning how to do 6 years actually with my fellowship, learning how to do surgery, not how to promote myself. I have a website you can get. You can reach me at through melandersportsmedicine.com. There's a Ask the Doc segment on there where you can actually send me an email where I get on my phone. I have a Twitter account at it's sportsdocstl. And I also have a Facebook page. Currently, my website's kind of going a renovation, because I kind of threw it together haphazardly when I first started, and it's already dated. And so
that's how it works in computer land these days,
Yeah. Well, the most important thing that I think I've done is I've created a sports medicine hotline, 636-62-SPORT, and that's a direct line to either myself or my athletic trainer who works with me.
Say that number again.
It's 636-62-SPORT, and that's a direct line. You say, geez, I saw your bit. I was playing soccer with my kids. I kicked something, felt the pop in my knee. You can call that directly, and we usually get you in within the next 24 hours. So, and that's actually the thing that's been working out the best for us. And I've been pleased.